Yo, 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 let's just absolutely queue into the game of Brawlhalla. That's what I want to see right now. I have a little bit of time. I went to class today. Played Clash Royale, like usual. My teacher said there's gonna be like a quiz all of a sudden, like on Friday in the next class. So I like literally have not. I got a 93 on the last test, but I haven't studied absolutely jack all for this new unit. So probably just gonna need to like cram in a bunch of math time. Looks like this guy's gonna be kind of sweaty and positional on us. That's gonna be annoying. Traded this morning, made 358. Went really well. All around, like my game plan right now is just very, very like low risk. You know, low reward essentially. It's just like I only need to clear $200 to withdraw my money on Friday. So it's extremely important that I'm able to do that. I've already made enough money for the week to have way more than what I need. So it makes literally no sense to like, you know, risk anything more than I have to. And like, yeah, it would be cool if I had another $2,000 day like Monday, but it's like completely not necessary. Okay. Yeah, I've been looking into like careers, cause like, yeah, I don't even know if I've mentioned on my channel that I'm in school and stuff, but I'm just taking like one math class, and I initially am on like a chemistry path, but yeah, I'm really changing my mind because I'm trying to assess like what degree is really gonna have like the most value for my time, and I feel like chemistry, you know, it takes a tremendous amount of time, and then like the reward you get out of it is equal or low. And like, yeah, maybe you secure a nice like 30-40 an hour job after you go to school for another 4 years, or you could become a pharmacist and get like an 80 an hour job after 8 years. But it's like I can make double that money like literally this year if I just focus on you know, things that actually make money. Like solving math problems is not going to make me a lot of money right now. So not really focusing on it. That guy just kind of got cooked. Yeah, I don't know. That was just, he just kept like making mistakes over and over again. But yeah, my head's in a lot of different spaces. I took like a test, and apparently I have like pretty extreme ADHD, which explains all the problems I have in my life. Just like always had a very, very messy lifestyle, messy room, messy everything. And like just, you know, thought patterns and habits that I have are just like extremely ADHD. So that's good to know, because I was having just like I would just fucking crash out all the time. Like just shit would make me mad and I just crash out. And then, you know, once you find the root of the problem, that's where the journey to self-mastery begins, and that's like so necessary in the world of finance. Your reputation is just all about like your demeanor and composure. So yeah, I was looking at like maybe some opportunities to work for a firm, because I have always loved the idea of that like big city lifestyle. You know, put on a suit, go into an office, like being like the chair of or a chairman of a company, or be on the board of a company. So I didn't even realize, but actually like board members, it's like a whole separate job. You could like have nothing to do with that company or whatever, but you're just like a board member because you have connections and they value your input, because maybe you have a successful company, or you're like, you just have a lot of money, so you have a lot of influence. Or maybe like I worked for a guy for a little bit that was the top real estate guy around here. He just had his own company, but he worked alone, and he's on like the city board of like a local city around here, just because he has a lot of eyes on real estate, and he has a lot of money, obviously, and just all around, like, he does, like, he went to college and stuff, but he's nothing like that special. It's not like he, specifically works for Nixa or anything, the city that he's on the board for, but they just value his input. So, like, if they have a financial problem, they just ask him what he thinks they should do about it, and that could be a non-profit board. There's like a lot. I guess that's how you get into it. You can do like a lot of non-profit boards, get experience, build your resume as a board member, and then like you can get it into it. Obviously, like the lucrative way is to get into the corporate world and then climb the ladder like that. But so like my point was going to be that these people will have like quarterly board meetings, or even maybe monthly, or maybe even annual board meetings, and it was saying the pay can be anywhere from like 30 or 40K to like 100K a year, only for those meetings. Like, you could meet every 3 months with a company's board and get paid $80,000 a year to just have those meetings and be on that board. That's like insane. That's like kind of the dream job, I guess, like long term, down the road. You have like your career, you build like a company, or you work for a firm for a long time, and then, you just become a board member of like a few different companies, and you've got, $300,000-$400,000 salary, and you don't even really work. You're just your opinion and your like problem solving skills are that valuable that you're getting paid like $10,000 an hour. You know what I mean? So that is like, I like just imagining an ideal world for myself, and then just kind of blueprinting a path to that ideal world, and then seeing how it fits with me and how I like it, and if I can really imagine myself doing that. Try not to give this guy any opportunities to like turn this around. I really just want this game to be over. That guy got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, so I guess like I guess like business administration degrees, and then you route that into Master of Business Administration. That is a extremely solid set of credentials. If I were to get like a couple of licenses for trading and then have that like degree, then I could probably get like any 100 an hour job in finance that I wanted. I'd have to get the right experience. So that's what I'm looking at now, is like, is there any sort of experience I can be gaining right now? Like, I don't obviously have a 4-year degree in finance or statistics or something like that, which I heard like market analytics and I forgot what the degree was called. It was just like a statistics degree. That's like a very hard degree, I guess. Yeah, dodge right into me. Good idea. But bro, what is this guy doing? Hello? Yeah, there's tons of great options. They all just kind of like lead into the same sort of thing. You just maybe would be like in a different department. But there's also like specific degrees that include the knowledge you need for a job, while stacked on top of that, you get the credentials you need for like a management position. Any sort of like leadership, upper management position, you're just looking at a huge salary. And then, there's a ton of jobs out there that are, you just have that base pay, and then you have incentive or commission pay on top of that for your performance as a manager. Maybe you don't even, if you're like a sales manager, you don't even have to sell anything, but it's just when your team sells something, you make money off their sales too. So you're just one step ahead of them in terms of, your salary. And like right now, I have a boss that he's my manager at, I detail cars at a dealership, and he gets a $30,000 salary, and then he also can detail the cars just like us and make the same amount of money that we're making with his salary on top of it. So like those are the kinds of positions that I'm like interested in the financial world, because my boss is really good at detailing cars. Apparently I have some sort of a definitely have like an interest, and I would call it a passion, because I've stuck with it through thick and thin. I mean, I've probably lost north of $15,000 to trading, and yet I still trade. I still spend money on it, and I'm about to, cash in on my first ever green week of trading. Like my first real money account. Like I got absolutely destroyed, by the way. Oh my god. And we're at 2,300. Let's go. Yeah, I'll probably just pick this up on the next video. I'm just kind of like rambling. I have to go to work anyway, so yeah, I'll probably record like later. But have a good day.